Okay, we are live. I don't know if I am heard or not. Can you give me a thumbs up online? Okay. I'm getting a thumbs up from AV. Also, I'm getting a thumbs up online. Fantastic. Welcome online. Welcome here in the room. We have a few guests here in the room as well. And today we have a slightly different topic. And it's all going to be more about Dao calligraphy writing. Okay, so many of you may not know this, but Mayur is also a, what's it called? Dao calligraphy master. Okay, that means he has the authority to write certain calligraphies and also to write calligraphies. And he'll explain more exactly how that works. And tonight he's also going to do that. Some of you may even have been recently in one of the intro events with Dennis, Hetty and Mayur. There's going to be another one happening tomorrow as well at 7:30 p.m. because next weekend, so that's in 10 days, 1.5 weeks, Dennis and Hetty, they are both Dao calligraphy master teachers. They're coming from the Netherlands to us here in the UK to hold a Dao calligraphy writing workshop together with Mayur. And that's going to be very exciting. It's in person only. So if you live in London or surrounding areas, that's for you. And if not, come and join us. It's in the Novotel West London West Hotel in Hammersmith here. Okay, so that's happening next weekend, but tonight we're going to experience what Dao calligraphy writing really means. And I know that Mayur is also very passionate about that. We've had Dao calligraphy writing workshops for many years with Natalie, with David, with Dennis, Hetty, Mayur. And it's one I personally feel one of the most fun ways to transform your life. Okay, so if this is your first time here, let us know, put a message into the chat. And if not, welcome back. If you can turn on your cameras online, that would be fantastic. I can see Rika here already. Welcome, Rika. I can see many others, but I can't see your faces yet. So it'd be lovely to see you all here. And yeah, so we have Mayur here with us tonight. Mayur has been studying with Dr. Master Zhigang Sha for about 15 years now. And he personally trained with him, and he's now one of the very few, I think there's like 15 or so, leading teachers of Master Sha. So it's amazing to have him here. And yeah, why don't we invite Mayur to come and join us on stage. Okay? Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mayur.
Thank you, Johannes, for the welcome. And thank you, everybody, for joining me here tonight. Yeah. It makes it much more interesting for me as well if you have your camera on. If for some reason you can't turn it on, I understand. Because otherwise, I'm looking at a blank screen. Very hard for me, because I want to know if I share something, are you understanding? You can give me some feedback. And so why don't you turn on your cameras? Huh? Because I'm going to give you something very valuable. All I'm asking is, yeah, turn on your cameras so we can participate better. Yeah. Thank you, Jayashree and Perpetua. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ginte. Thank you. And Rekha, of course. Thank you very much. Huh? So tomorrow, Dennis and Hetty, as Johannes was explaining, they'll be here tomorrow. So they're in Netherlands. So on Zoom, they'll be joining us. And I'll be there as well tomorrow. So that's going to be a little bit different. So tonight, let me go back into like the history of Dao calligraphy and how it started, and what Master Sha is doing with it. And so Dao calligraphy is actually very new. They were only introduced in the year 2013, so that's only 12 years ago. When I first met Master Shah, he wasn't working with Dao calligraphy, so we didn't receive any transformations or blessings from Dao calligraphy. So Master Shah, he lives in Toronto. He's of Chinese origin, and he is a Western medicine doctor trained in China, and also traditional Chinese medicine doctor in China and Toronto in Canada. Powerful acupuncturist, powerful herbalist, and he started his journey very early. When he was only 6, he was in a park in China, and he was walking with his parents. And like even near my home at the park in Harrow, we have a Chinese teacher, and he teaches Qigong. So in China, it's quite common in the park, somebody will teach one of these ancient arts. So there was a Dao, there was a grandmaster, Qigong grandmaster. Oh no, Tai Chi grandmaster. And the young Dr. Shah, Master Shah, 6 years old only, he saw this Chinese grandmaster use movement of his hands without touching any of the students. Just the force from his hands made all the students move back a few feet. And when he saw this, he thought, wow, I need to learn this. So he ran up to his parents and he said, Mama, Papa, I want to learn this. So they took him to meet the Tai Chi grandmaster. And as expected, he said, your son is too young. Bring him when he's older, because he's only 6 years old. But they explained to him that, his journey, spiritual journey, started only at the age of 4. So finally the teacher accepted him and said, okay, send him. But you know what he did? The teacher really tested him. Yeah, so he told him to do all these Tai Chi movements and hold them. He would make him hold that position for an hour. Young boy. And it hurts to stand in one position like that for an hour. Your hands get tired. But he didn't fail. He was so determined, Master Shah. And at the age of 9, he became a Tai Chi master at the age of 9. And then he went on and did, I mentioned Qigong because in the year 2002, he was awarded the World Qigong Master of the Year award. So he did Feng Shui, I Ching, and other modalities, and then went on to become a Western medicine doctor, and then acupuncturist and herbalist. And in China, he met his spiritual master, Master Guo. And he wrote to him that I want to follow you, because Master Guo had written a book, and Master Shah's father gave him that book. And he was waiting, and whether he would receive a reply. So he received a reply. He went to see Master Guo, but even there, Master Guo really tested him. Okay? So in all of these ancient arts, they don't pass on the lineage so easily. Very difficult to become a disciple of a true master, very difficult. They might select 1 or 2, and sometimes none. If they don't feel that the student or potential disciple won't follow him properly and do the work, do the practices, and spread the teachings properly, then they don't pass on. They don't teach the top secrets. So Master Sha experiences. He said for 12 years, he followed Master Guo. 12 years. Master Guo didn't share one top secret. 12 years he had to follow him. He was testing him all the time. That is he really going to follow me? He says he wants to follow me. Is he really going to do it? After 12 years, he said he shared one big secret. Okay. So in the same way, this lady, Professor Lee, so Master Sha was doing meditation, and by this time he had advanced quite a lot in his journey. He has become like a divine channel, Tao channel. That means that he has a close connection to divine and Tao. He receives information, he can channel information, channel the energy from divine and Tao. In this meditation, he got guidance that he can teach healing through calligraphy. And in ancient texts, there is a line which says that calligraphy carries Tao. Okay, so it's already in the scriptures that calligraphy is closely connected to Tao. It can carry Tao. And what is Tao? Tao is like the source, the ultimate creator of everything, of you, me, Mother Earth, planets, stars, galaxies. But there hadn't been anybody to show this, that calligraphy can carry Tao. Okay, so Master Sha, in his meditation, he got a message, and then he found this lady, Professor Lee Yun Chun, and she was living in Toronto at that time, and she was like regarded as the world authority on Chinese writing, on the Chinese characters. And when he met her, she was 103 years old. And Master Sha remarked that she was no glasses, had all her original teeth, and she was rock steady at 103. Imagine. Now my mom will be 96 in January. Okay, so and now she needs support of a Zimmer frame, okay, to walk. She's in good health. She can still do cooking, and she's actually in really good health. But at 103, Professor Lee, not even wearing glasses. So she was doing something that was keeping her in good health. And Master Sha saw on her walls all these special calligraphies. Now, when we see calligraphy, to us, we see it as art, okay? And it is art, but there is a message. So that art, what you see, that painting, that picture, is a message. Okay, it's a word or words. Calligraphy is that. Okay. So it is Chinese characters in Mandarin Chinese, but what she had written on the walls, it wasn't in Mandarin Chinese. It was like a new language. So when Master Sha saw this, he saw that, oh, this is something different. When he looked at it, he understood what she was doing. Because all of those messages there's a word, this kind of writing that she was taught to, I'll share who taught her. It's called E-bits calligraphy. Okay? And I'll show you a little example what it means, what it is. So And then he asked her about the calligraphy. And she shared that she was taught by Taisha when she was a little girl. And Taisha was the teacher to the royal family, to the last emperor of China in the Qing dynasty. So he was a very clever person, like a teacher to the royal family. And he was also, his lineage going back was to Kongzi. Kongzi was the founder of Confucianism. Okay? So, he was carrying that lineage. And when he taught her this way of writing, he told her to make a vow that she can't disclose this to anybody until she meets the right person that she can pass on her lineage to him or her. Now, at the age of 103, she hadn't taught this to anybody. She hadn't met the right person that she can pass on her lineage. And it's possible at 103, if she hadn't met Master Shah, it's possible that this way of writing would have been lost forever. And guess what? This kind of writing doesn't even exist in China. Nobody writes like this. In 2008, Master Shah went to China. He took some of his leading teachers to China. I know Francisco went there, Cynthia was there, some other teachers went. Peter was there. And he held an exhibition of his writing. And they were so impressed that somebody who's not in China, and plus they saw other teachers also writing this Dao calligraphy, that they gave him the title of the honorary professor of calligraphy writing from the State Ethnic Academy of Painting in Beijing. So this is a very high title, very rarely given. Okay, so Master Shah asked to Professor Lee, will you teach this writing to me? And she had to make a decision because she had made a vow she can't pass it on unless she feels this person is worthy and he will spread the message. So she gave him a test. She said, okay, I have to test you first. Now at 103, she was suffering from incontinence. Okay, so 103, you can expect that, huh? So Master Shah took on the challenge and he gave her some blessings, some transmissions, and she healed from her challenge. So she agreed to teach Master Shah, and he learned it quickly. And then what he did is, like, she was writing it for the sake of beauty. Okay, for her it wasn't to transform her health or anything. But Master Shah, he received a message that he can offer powerful blessing because calligraphy is a carrier of Tao. Okay, so this special calligraphy, Ibit's calligraphy, which means oneness writing. Okay, what does that mean? That means it's written in one stroke, one chi, one energy, from beginning to end. So, now, Tao, what is Tao? Tao is oneness. Because oneness means no beginning, no ending. And where everything is in balance. And when he saw the calligraphy, he saw the way she was writing it, she was bringing everything into yin-yang balance. If you can bring things into yin-yang balance, what happens? You transform your challenges. Our challenges are only there because our yin and yang at any aspect of our life is out of balance. Could be physical health, mental health, emotional health, relationships, finances, career, anything. If the yin yang is out of balance, we'll have a challenge there. Okay, so for traditional Chinese medicine and Taoism, this is like a universal law, number one law, that you must bring the yin yang into balance. If you've ever been to like an acupuncturist, one of the first things they will tell you is that you got too much yin or too much yang, and then they give you that acupuncture, the needles, to release the energy blockages, because at those meridian points there's blockage of energy, and then they put the needle there and then they twist it, and then it allows the energy to flow again. And once the energy flows, blood flows, and then at the physical level, at the matter level, things can change. Okay, so Master Shah, he took this Ebit's calligraphy that he learned from Professor Lee Yun Chun, and he turns it into Tao calligraphy. So what does that mean? When he writes a calligraphy, he brings in Tao light, Tao frequency, and Tao vibration into each calligraphy. And that is within that calligraphy, is bringing Tao into the calligraphy. Okay, it's contained in the calligraphy. And now when we work with the calligraphy, either to tracing, or we do breathing, breathe out, or we face the calligraphy and absorb the light, what are we receiving? We are receiving Tao light, Tao love, Tao frequency, Tao vibration. And what does that do? When that comes into us, it goes inside the body, okay, and then it changes the negative information. Because whenever we have a challenge, let's say back pain, knee pain, negative thoughts, or even a relationship challenge, that means in the body, certain parts, we have negative information. And we need to change that, because that causes that yin-yang imbalance. And that negative information, one of the best and fastest ways to change it is to receive Tao love, Tao light. We can do that when we connect to the calligraphy. When that happens, that information changes, and sometimes the changes are so fast, it's incredible. Yeah, really fast. Okay, so that in essence is what the Tao calligraphy is about. Okay, so let me show you the word Da, which means greatest. So like all languages, we have strokes, different strokes, and we write. We join them up. So in Chinese writing, there are many different strokes. I think there are 16 different components. So like we have A to Z, over 30 different letters. So with this Chinese writing, they have like hooks like this, and then they have like this squares, then they have strokes like this, and the other way going as well. So different variations. There are 16 different strokes like this. One word can have 6, even 20 strokes. Okay, so that's why when we look at it, it seems very complicated for us. So many different strokes, and where E-bits is different is it's one stroke. I said one energy. Okay, so let me write the word greatest, which is Da. It's written in 3 strokes. So look, first is a horizontal line, then there's a vertical line. Okay, and then there's another line, but with a turn, like an L, like this. This is da. And it means greatest. Okay, so what is Ebit's calligraphy? Ebit's calligraphy is one stroke. So instead of writing this in 3 strokes, it's written in 1 stroke. So what I'm going to show it to you. So what happens is we do this stroke, okay? Then to get here, to do the second stroke, we have a connecting stroke. This connecting stroke is a yin stroke. It's a thinner line. Okay? This is a yang line. Now we are writing a yin line. This is again a yang line. Now there is a connecting line here, which will be a thin one, which is a yin. Okay? And then this changes, this is turned into like this. Okay, so let me write this in the Ebit's manner. Okay, so watch this horizontal line is the same. Okay, then we're writing a connecting line. It's a thinner line. Okay, that's a yin line. Then we go back to the strong line, yang line, going down. Now we get into a connecting line, thin line. Thin line. Then this line, normal line, which becomes a yang line again, it goes thicker. So originally it was this. Look, this, and this. Now this and this are the same. This is Ebit's way of writing, oneness writing. Okay, so here it's in 1 stroke. This is a simple da. Then you get others much more complicated. Okay, so what is this doing is, look, we're writing a yang line, yin line, yang line, yin line, yang line, yin line. So when we are writing this oneness writing, what is happening? We are balancing the yin and yang, yin and yang, yin and yang all the time. Also, yin is water quality. Okay, and so it goes down, water falls. Yang is fire, more exciting, and it rises. Okay, so look what's happening. I said this was a yang line, it's more powerful. Okay, but at the same time, look what's happening. It's going down, so it's also a yin line. So within this line, when we are doing this line, we are balancing the yin and yang. Quite incredible. Okay, look at this line going up. It's a connecting line, it's a yin line, but going up is yang, fire, so it's a yang line. So this also is a yin and yang line. Incredible. Here is a look going up, it's done a yin line, but going up is fire quality, so it's a yang line. So throughout, when we are writing this calligraphy, we are balancing the yin and yang. How incredible is that? That is amazing. Through writing, you can balance the yin and yang. This is the magic of Ebit's writing. And then Master Shah puts the Tao light into it. And then when we work with those calligraphy, we get incredible things can happen for us. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to write the greatest love. Okay, starts with this da, da-I, which means greatest love. I'll write it. I don't have brush and paper because then I need a flat surface. Like a vertical is a bit hard to write with brush. So I'm going to use the marker. Okay, and then we'll do a practice. Okay, you'll see this calligraphy I'm going to write. Then we'll do a practice. You tell me if you have pain, we'll write it down on the board. we'll do the practice with this calligraphy, Da-I, greatest love, and then we'll see if there's any shift. Okay? Does this resonate with you? Yeah? Okay, makes sense? Okay, any questions so far? No, everything's clear? Okay, so I hold the title of a Dao Calligraphy Master. Okay, so I was, when Master Shah held his first calligraphy writing workshop in Toronto in the year 2013, so my late wife Rupal and I, they invited us, you must come, we went, and at that time, Master Shah was actually holding our hand and helping us, teaching us to write. So I went to that first workshop, 2013, long time ago. Okay, so I'm not, so now the calligraphies I write, I cannot sell because then I need to be a calligraphy writing teacher. Because so Dennis and Hetty, they're coming, they're both calligraphy writing teachers, so they can sell the calligraphies. But I can still write them. Okay, I just can't sell them. Okay, one day I will get there. Okay, so this calligraphy I'm going to write is greatest love. Now, greatest love melts all blockages. So whichever aspect in your life is causing a challenge for you, when we work with Da-I, greatest love, we can begin to release those blockages. So, so not this weekend, the weekend after, when Dennis and Hetty are coming, this is so interesting. You know, if you are in London or near to London, if you haven't registered, I truly believe you should. It's an amazing workshop because you are beginning to learn to write the Dao calligraphy. And this, you know, this secret was not shared. She didn't share with anybody. At the age of 103 only she shared. So what you are going to learn is very special. This way of writing calligraphy could have been lost to us. So, and Master Shah didn't keep it for himself. He learned it from her. He took her permission. Can he share this with others? She said yes. She checked with her spiritual guide, and she got yes, he can do it. And that's why we're lucky. Master Shah is sharing this with us, that we have the opportunity as well. And you can, you know, at home, you know, one of our biggest challenges in life is stress. All of us. Stress. And because stress then leads to other things. High blood pressure, you know, diabetes, so many other things it leads to. So it's best that we release the stress. Writing calligraphy is a powerful way. At home in the evening, when you get back, just write. Take some paper and then write calligraphy. And your stress will come down. Really, it'll come down. Okay? So I'm going to check afterwards who's got pain or something. We'll see what happens. Okay? So let me see, which shall we do? Do you want to tell me? Tell me what's your pain level now. Let me write it down. Then I'll draw the calligraphy and then we do the practice. Okay? So check with yourself. Where is the pain level 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, and tell me. I'll write it on the board and then we will do the practice and we will check. Okay, I give you a minute or so. You check with yourself. You can either unmute yourself or write it on the chat. Okay. And Perpetua, if you can also tell us where is your pain. So okay, hip. Okay. Okay, Jai Shri, itchy skin. Okay. Eight, okay.
Tooth.
Tooth.
Yeah, and it's four.
Sanjeev, tooth. So 4, okay. Headache, what number? 8, okay. Okay, anybody else? Rekha, left shoulder 2. Okay, and Christina, back 6. Okay, and okay. Anybody else? Even if you have like a emotional change like fear, worry, depression, you can make a request. Anger, or yeah.
I switch to worry.
To
worry.
worry, you can keep both. Okay. You can make 2 requests. Worry and number. What would you say?
8
Also 8. Okay.
I've also got worry too.
Also. Okay. And how? What's the level?
That's a 10.
10. Oh, very high level, Sanjay. Okay.
Worry. 7.
Also worry?
Yes.
Number 7?
Yes.
Okay. We have 3 people with worry. Okay. So, it's just with this calligraphy, my anger went away. Yeah, wasn't very angry man, but sometimes, especially driving conditions would stir me up, but now doesn't. It's gone. Okay. So, fine. So let us remember this. Those who haven't shared, but if you have pain, just remember in your mind what it is in which area, okay? Then we'll check later. Okay, so let me write a Dao calligraphy, Da-I. So let me prepare. It's about the balance as well. So, most of them are, of the 10 Da qualities are split into 3. The Da is the only one which is split into 2. Okay, so the upper part, lower part, or otherwise you have top part, middle part, bottom part. Okay, so okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is Da-I, greatest love. Okay, so I was checking the balance, the yin-yang. So yang stroke, yin, yang, yin, and yin stroke, yang stroke, yin stroke. So there's a balance happening, okay? And then also left right balance, up down balance. So I'm happy with this. This one is Da I, greatest law. Okay, so I'm a master teacher, a master calligraphy writer. So when I write it, also then light comes into this calligraphy to my capacity, my level. Okay, and then beyond me, then there's a Dao Grand Master calligraphy writer. Okay, so I'm at the master level. You become a Dao calligraphy writer, then master calligraphy writer, and a grand master calligraphy writer. Okay, so what we will do is we will do a practice. You make that either one or two requests that you have. We'll connect to this calligraphy Da I, and we'll request blessing from Da I to heal our condition. Okay, so let me. And what we will do is we will trace it, we will do and we'll chant greatest love, we'll chant Da I, we'll chant Da I, melt soul blockages, and few other things. And as we are chanting, what's happening is what we chant is what we become. Okay, so as we chant Da I, what is the message there? Greatest love. And love melts all blockages. We want our whole body to be vibrating in love, head to toe, skin to bone. And because that's very beneficial for us, okay, to vibrate in love. Okay, so because it's a very positive quality, and that kind of vibration we want to be connected to. We want to stay away from, let's say, non-love things like where we are complaining or we are comparing or all the other things, hating, all of that. We don't want to vibrate in those frequencies. We want to vibrate in greatest love. Okay, so the 10 qualities which are nature of Tao that Master Sha has given us, each one is great quality to embrace, imbibe, and so that our whole body turns into love. Okay, so let me lead you through the invocation, the soul power. So you can put your hands like this, or one on your heart chakra, one on your belly button, and you can close your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale. Okay, dear soul, mind and body of the Da I calligraphy, greatest love. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Can you please bless me to transform my request? Now make your request. What do you want to transform? I'm so very grateful. Thank you. Dear my beloved soul, please receive this love, greatest love, the frequency and vibration from this Tao calligraphy. And also transform my request as per earlier I mentioned. I'm so very grateful. Thank you. Okay, so now we made request to only two things: our own soul, because we are going to do the practice. Okay, so our soul can support us. And also the Tao calligraphy, Dai. Okay? So let's add in a little forgiveness as well. Dear old souls that I or my ancestors have hurt or harmed in any lifetimes, through my thoughts, through my speech, through my actions and behaviors. I'm extremely sorry. Please forgive me. And I totally and unconditionally forgive all souls that have hurt or harmed me in any lifetimes. I'm very grateful to do this forgiveness with you. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, peace and harmony. Bring love, peace and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, peace and harmony. Bring love, peace and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Bring love, peace and harmony. Bring love, peace and harmony. Okay. How? Let's start the practice with the calligraphy. Okay. So let's connect to this calligraphy. And then we will trace it. You trace it with your 5 fingers, okay? From there, from your camera screen, as I trace it, you bring your 5 fingers together and then trace it. And then we will chant together. That's the pathway. Okay. Let's start. Okay, we start here, go up, come down, go over, come across. We do these hoops. Then we go back to the beginning. Okay, we'll also now chant Da-I, Da-I. Da-I, 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 Da-I. Okay, just receive this frequency and vibration from Da-I. Da-I, 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 Da-I. We'll change it to greatest love. Greatest love, 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 greatest love. greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Silently now in your mind, chant da I. Greatest love melts all blockages. Greatest love balances our yin yang. Okay, we go back to the yang practice. Okay, we use different statements, okay? Let's say, greatest love, heal me. Greatest love, heal me. Greatest love, heal me. Greatest love, transform my condition. Greatest love, transform my condition. Greatest love, transform my condition. Greatest love, heal my request. Greatest love, heal my request. Greatest love, heal my request. Okay, da-I, melt all blockages. Da-I, melt all blockages. Da-I, melt all blockages. Da-I, fill me with Tao, love and light. Da-I, fill me with Tao, love and light. Head to toe, skin to bone. Head to toe, skin to bone. Die, heal me. Die, heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. I balance my yin yang. I balance my yin yang. I transform negative information to positive information. I transform negative information to positive information. silently. Okay, you can say whatever statement you like. Okay, Dai heal me, Dai balance my yin yang. Okay, now we're going to do, we're going to breathe in the light from this calligraphy, okay, and then we're going to breathe out. What are we breathing out? The pollution within us. Okay, connect to this calligraphy, point your hands towards it. I'll count you to 1 to 5 and you breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. When you breathe out, we'll chant Dai. Dai. You're breathing out the pollution, the negative information from our soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. Okay, breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time greatest love. Greatest love. Okay, Dai, melts all blockages. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dai, melts all blockages. Dai, heal us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dai, heal us. Dai, balance the yin yang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dai, balance the yin yang. Dai, release the human pollution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dai, release the human pollution. And now last, put your hands facing the Dai calligraphy. Allow this love and light to come into you. Fully absorb this love and light. and let it go to all the cells, all the organs, all the systems. See your whole body shining bright with the eye. You are vibrating in greatest love. Greatest love and soul blockages. Okay, how, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so move your bodies around, see how you're feeling, okay? And check in. Dina shed some more, shed itchy skin, here number 9, and then she has other tremors in left hand and hole in the heart and tear in the left eye. Okay, so share how you're feeling, what's happened to your numbers. How do you feel, Monica? Yeah, so?
The headache is maybe a 7 or 6.
7 or 6,
but
okay.
I feel it will still transform because I could feel the love.
Okay, so it's dropped
very
about
powerful.
15-20%, okay.
Yes.
And also,
The
what about
worry
your body?
is maybe a 5.
5, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's dropped to 5. That's great.
I feel this feeling of just letting go, relief, and
Good.
it's very beautiful. Thank you, Mayur.
Okay, good. Okay, because sometimes, things like this worry, fear, those are harder to shift because what can you do? Yes? So, okay. So Jayashri says that itchy skin's gone down from 8 to a 6. So that's about a quarter, 25% better. That's great. And Rekha saying feeling relaxed. Okay. Okay, left shoulder was 2, but now more relaxed. And Sanjeev, what was yours?
I had a toothache. I've had it for about 4 or 5 days now, so it has come down a bit. But today I'd say now it's about 1.5.
1 to 1.5. Okay, that's dropped quite a bit, huh?
Yes.
So almost 3/4 gone,
yeah.
huh?
With
What
reference to my worry, I've been concerned for some time, but I know in some ways I'm worried, but I also know I'm in the right place. So I really don't need to worry. And I know that heaven's going to look out and help me out and support me when I need it. So thank you.
Okay.
So I'll come down to about 5, maybe 4.
5 or 4, huh? That's a big drop, huh? Half, 50% drop. That's
Thank
really
you.
good. Really good. Okay, Christina says, number 3, much more relaxed now. Okay, what was her number? Christina, back was 6 down to 3, but half gone down, much more relaxed. Huh? Gusha and Sher also feeling relaxed and enjoying the love, still processing. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. And Lavina, what's happened to your worry?
Feeling a lot more relaxed, I'd say like a 2.
2. Okay, so that's also a very big drop in the body. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and Dina, what's happened to? Okay, she's dropped down to a 6. Okay, so 1/3 down. So almost everybody has seen transformation in about 20% or 30, 50% or even more. So that's incredible. And we didn't trace so long, maybe 15 minutes we did a practice with this calligraphy. So I wanted you to see that, when you learn to write a Dao calligraphy, you can do this at home. Even if you don't have paper, you can do it in the air. Okay, you don't need the paper, just do it. Because once you know the shape, it's in your mind, and you can do it. You can even do it from your mind with the nose. Let's say you're in a train and you need to do. You can just do it with your nose. You can write that calligraphy. Okay, or just do the simple first part, da. Just doing this da can help you. Yeah. So in the workshop, you will learn to write one of the 10 qualities. Dennis and Hetty, I think tomorrow they might share with us which of the qualities they're going to teach us. So in those 2 days, we'll start with this da, okay, and then we'll break it down and we'll go step by step. So at the end of the second day, you'll be able to write one of the qualities, one of the nature of divine and Tao. And then at home, you continue your purification. As you write, what happens? You release more. Because when you're writing the Tao calligraphy, your Shen Qi Jing, which means your soul, heart, mind, energy and matter, is going into the calligraphy. Okay, and as you are doing oneness writing, what are you doing? You're balancing the yin yang of your Shen Qi Jing, your soul, heart, mind, energy, matter, and you're bringing that into balance. As you bring that into balance, what happens? The imbalance comes to balance, and at the same time, what is your challenge? That will also transform. Okay, so it's a very elegant, beautiful way to transform life challenges. I seriously don't think there's another more elegant, more beautiful way to transform life challenges by writing a special kind of art. It's called, it is calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy, but it's a special form. Yeah, and it's called Dao calligraphy. So it's transformative art, not just noble art, transformative art. Okay, so check in your diary. It's on 8th and 9th November, 2 days at the Novotel Hotel in Hammersmith, and we'll give you a brush, we'll give you a special writing paper. And that writing paper and the brush you take home and you can reuse it. It's like a water paper. So you write on it, and after a few minutes it dries out. Then you can write on it again. And it's got the squares on it. So when we teach you, we'll teach you by squares. So this one will break it up into squares. So you know exactly. You go to the center of that square, then you go this much out, this much in, you go to the top of the square. So it becomes easier for you to get the balance right. It's got all those lines pre-drawn for you. Okay? So any questions? Anybody thinks they will join us? I know some of you already registered, yeah? Monica's registered. Okay. Any questions about this? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, enjoyed it. Good. Yeah. Yeah, because when you're in this art field, it's a very peaceful, yeah, that whole process. It really relaxes you, and at the same time you're healing. So it's a very beautiful way to purify. Because what are we doing? We are purifying our negative information, purifying our shen-shi-jing. So it's a very peaceful, elegant, beautiful way to learn and also transform at the same time. Yeah, and have fun. So it's some of the workshops where there's so much teaching, learning. You have to make so many notes, and we get overwhelmed. Oh my God! Okay, this one you want. Yeah, you will draw something. We will come round. Okay, Dennis Hetty and I will come round the table. We'll look at it, and we'll tell you, okay, this one, make this little bit more rounder, or this one shorter, or whatever instruction is needed. And then how we are holding the brush also will affect how you are drawing, will help you hold the brush properly. And then we'll tell you, okay, now you got the shape right, let's get more yin-yang. Okay, so you get this basic shape right. Now we'll tell you, okay, look here, make this more of a yin stroke. Okay, so then you lift it here. Now this is a yang stroke, so you push it down again. Same here, you push this one down, this one you lift it, make a yin stroke. Like that we'll teach you, bit by bit, over 2 days. Okay, so, okay, so I really hope you'll join us. There are very few places left because it's in person only. It won't be taught on Zoom. Because we needed personal, individual attention. So in that room, we've got limited number of chairs and tables that we can put. We don't want to overfill it. We want you to be comfortable in that room. And so we've limited the spaces. Few are remaining, last few. Every year we've had it be sold out. So the potential is there this year will also sell out. So if you want to make sure your place is there, then go and reserve it. And be honest, is there early bird on this as well? There is? Until Wednesday? Which Wednesday? One more week. Okay, so early bird is still possible for you. Go and take advantage of that. And otherwise you'll have to pay a higher price. Okay? So I thank you all for joining me tonight and being open to participate in this kind of healing that Master Shah has brought us. And I love you all and I thank you all. Have a most beautiful rest of the evening and I look forward to seeing you, if possible, if you can join us at the Tao Calligraphy Writing Workshop. Okay, and if you also want to be with Dennis and Hetty tomorrow evening, we have another one of these, but it'll be different teaching. Okay, so today I gave you more of the background on how this thing all started. From 2013 only, very new technology, only 12 years. Yeah, and now we have calligraphies all over the world. Many of our students, in Australia, India, Taiwan, even Malaysia, some in China, and many places in Europe, London, so many students have our calligraphies, Germany, some in France, and Netherlands definitely, some in Belgium, Sweden, and I think Finland or Norway we have. And then in USA, Canada, and some in South America. So all over the world. And this will spread one day. Honestly, Tao calligraphy, people will, like, how people go to yoga classes now, it's become very popular. One day, people will also want to come to a Tao calligraphy class. And imagine, you can tell Like, yes, I was at one of those very first classes. I went to learn how to write. How incredible it will be. Yes. And that's how yoga started. People went to India, they learned from the teachers there, and they started spreading it. And same will happen with Tao calligraphy, because it has the potential to transform your life in very elegant and incredible ways. Okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, good night. Bye.